Howdy, Philagellos. It is Q&A number 12. We got the full dozen happening here, the full dozen. And I think this is the last one. So I appreciate you all that have sent questions in. I appreciate if you've watched these videos. If you've gotten anything out of it and had a good time watching them, then I'm glad we did this. And so our last question here is from Sophie Kellogg. Yay, hey, Sophie. And she asks, what do I do? She's asking me, what do you do to unwind after a hard day's work or a particularly exhausting show? And if it's a good show, it's an exhausting show. Here's a secret about my shows. If I come off stage and I remember the show, then it was probably a bad show, because that means that I was sort of up in my head and trying to figure out what was going on and not doing that great. But if I come off stage and I don't really remember what happened in the last hour, that was a good show. So there you go. Just a little tidbit. But what do I do after a hard day's work? Honestly, when I'm home, it is literally plop down on the couch and watch TV with my girlfriend. When I'm home, that is my favorite thing to do, because when I'm not here, she's here. When I'm not here, we're not together. And I enjoy spending time with her as much as I can when I am here. We watch TV, we'll watch a Marvel show, we'll watch a Star Wars show, whatever it is. And so we do that. But when I'm alone, I don't watch a lot of TV or anything like that. And so usually if I'm on the road after a show, I will go back to my hotel room and do some more work. Or I will relax a little bit with, some reading. I read a lot of nonfiction. I read some fiction in the evening so I can go to sleep. And cooking is my other thing. So if I have maybe not an exhausting day, but an average moderate day, then I do enjoy cooking a meal in the evening, or maybe cooking a meal in the morning, because I find cooking very relaxing, and it's fun to do when I do it right. I'm not a great cook, but I do enjoy the process of it. So that's it. Cooking, reading, TV. It's nothing fancy. I don't do macrame. I don't knit. I don't needlepoint. The fortunate thing about what I do for a living is that rarely am I ever so exhausted that I can't do it. And so, because there's always energy to do it, because it's fun. So oftentimes my time is spent recording new songs for you, writing new jokes, writing new songs. Just doing the creative part of the work is very energizing. And the energizing and exhausting at the same time. But so I don't often feel like, oh man, I just need to relax. It's just not part of the nature of my work. If I were doing a job that I hated, it probably would be, but I like what I do, so I don't have to relax that much. But that's what I do. Thanks for the questions. I hope you enjoyed this process. And if you have any more, I'm happy to do more of these videos. Talk soon.